Hello, everybody. Welcome back. If you don't know, which I'm sure you do, for the 5 people listening, this is Friday Night Fight Talk. I'm Jay, your host, and we'll get right into it, I guess. So, I'm an idiot. I thought 304 was next weekend. It's this weekend. I don't even know when I clued in. I just completely forgot. So, I guess the discussion episode's next week. So I'll post a thread on Verdict or something. And you can just leave ideas that you want to be discussed. I like the discussion question for this week. And I think my picks are a whole hell of a lot better. So, yeah, let's get into it. Oh, first thing, actually, before that, what the fuck is the poster? It's so bad. If you've seen the 304 poster, it's just split down the middle with Leon and Bilal and Curtis. Curtis and Tom make it look worse. They could have just had the one of them on there, just Leon and Bilal, and it wouldn't look terrible. But they need to have Tom and Curtis on there. So go with a different fucking design, for Christ's sake. Anyway, sorry, I'm venting. Also, before you fucking sign off at the end, I'll post a discussion thread on Verdict or something just about the entire episode. So if you have comments, feel free. But if you would listen to a live coverage of the prelims of 304, say yes in the post. That's all I need to know. If you do, I'll just go live on YouTube or something. Anyways, into the actual picks now. So, first fight of the card. Holy fuck, it's a rough one. We got Shauna Bannon versus Alice Ardelean, also known as the OnlyFans model. And she is leaning as the favorite somehow. I picked Shauna Bannon on this one, or I don't even know how to fuck say her name, by decision. I won't lie, she's a bit of a can, but she also crushes some cans. So I'm going to say Shauna Bannon by decision. Yeah. Anyways, I promise. That's as rough as it gets. That's the one I didn't know about. Okay, this one I'm actually looking forward to, this heavyweight fight. Mick Parkin versus, I don't even know how to say it. Polish people have the most impronounceable names, but I'll try. Lukasz Brzeski. Fuck it, that's it. I am picking Mick Parkin by decision on this one. Now, he could get fraud checked in this fight because he is undefeated. And undefeated prospects have a huge thing with getting fraud checked when I bet a shitload of money on them after noticing about them. That was what happened with Robelis and Muhammad Usman. Also, this is the fucker that fraud checked Muhammad Usman. So I'm putting the house on Mick Parkin today. I'm going to go by decision. I feel like he has a fraud check coming up, but it is not this fight. It's going to be later. When they're going to try and give him a ranked opponent or Waldo Cortez Acosta or something like that. That he'll get fraud checked. So yeah, I'm going Mick Parkin by decision on that one. Next one. Sam Patterson versus Kiefer Crosby. I'm going with Sam Patterson on this one. I feel like they're feeding a lot of the British people real favorable matchups on this card because I picked every fighter from the UK so far, and believe me, that's how it's going to go for most of them. But I feel like Sam Patterson is going to get the win by submission. I know, right? Kiefer's going to be the one, I think, engaging more in the grappling, and Sam is going to have the advantage in that field. I think this dumbass coming back up from lightweight, that was a fucking mistake. He was fucking huge at lightweight, and then he got fucking, it was rough. Anyways, I feel like Kiefer's going to engage in the grappling more, but Sam's going to find a way to counter it, and in the second round, he's going to finish the counter with submission. He's just going to find it and finally get the submission. So yeah, Sam Patterson, round 2, submission. He's done a lot better at welterweight recently. Is going to be a lot better at welterweight. Next up, holy fuck. What went wrong with this one? I mean, granted, at the time of me recording this, this fight still hasn't been called off by Manel Kape missing weight. But, Jesus Christ, this being on the early prelims is fucking criminal. This should be like prelim headliner minimum. These are top 10 flyweights. And flyweight is one of the most, like, it's probably the most skilled division that you need to be skilled in order to compete with it. The smaller the weight divisions go, the more skilled you have to be. And just seeing top 10 flyweights down this low sucks. I'm assuming it's this low because, one, Manel Kape is probably going to miss weight. Let's be completely honest. Motherfucker should just move up to 135. And two, Muhammad Mokaev's boring as fuck. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Mokaev is the slight betting favorite on this one. I am going with the hot take on this one. I am going Manel Kape by third round KO. I feel like he'll win the first round. And then Mokaev will just grapple him in the entire second round. And then the third round will be mostly grappling. Not like Mokaev will be winning that grappling. And very late in the fight, I feel like Manel Kape's going to chin him. He hasn't looked, this motherfucker ain't looked great in the Apex, especially against Alex Perez. That was fucking, ugh. So honestly, even if he wins, I'm not sure if this guy's going to get a title shot. If Manel Kape wins, he's 100% gonna. Because I like Manel Kape. Everyone likes Manel Kape, hopefully. Granted, I don't like that he misses weight. When the fucker actually fights, amazing. Love the guy. Anyways, Manel Kape, round 3, late KO. Next up, early prelim headliner for Fight Pass, Oban Elliott versus Preston Parsons. Preston Parsons lost me a shitload of money. I bet on the most 50-50 motherfucker in the UFC, Matthew Semmelsberger. And he fucked me over. God damn it. I am picking Preston Parsons on this one. I just feel like Preston Parsons is going to be engaging in the grappling more, and Oban Elliott isn't going to find the counter to it. Although, I could still see Oban Elliott winning this, honestly. I think if Oban Elliott fought Matt Semmelsberger instead, Oban Elliott would still win. Like, Matthew Semmelsberger he's not too great. So I don't know what I'm really expecting walking into this, other than a grappling match from Preston Parsons. Like, he's going to be engaging the most. I think he's going to win by decision. The wrestling, by the way. I don't know why the fuck I felt felt the urge to throw that one out there, but I did. Anyways, prelims. We got fucking great matchup here between Modestas Bukauskas and Marcin Prachnio. How the fuck is Prachnio still in the UFC? This motherfucker is like one of the biggest cans I could still see complete at the high level. I don't know how this guy hasn't gotten cut yet. Anyways, I've got Bukauskas by decision. I think Prachnio's probably getting cut after this one. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even that Bukauskas is that good. It's that Prachnio is a fucking bum. I don't like the guy. Well, I'm sure he's a fine dude, but he's not great at fighting, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Not he's a terrible dude. Feel bad about that now. Oh, man. Anyways, Bukauskas by decision. Next up, Jake Hadley versus, Colin Logren. I don't know. It's Irish. I am picking Logren on this one. And I'm going strong. I'm going round 1 KO. I don't even think he's going to need time to find it. I'm finding like late round 1, he fucking chins him. Jake Hadley is a flyweight coming up to bantamweight. So he's a lot smaller than Logren. And not going to lie, Jake Hadley, bit of a quitter. I know he doesn't have that many losses on his record, but this guy has just given up in his fights. He's pulled a fucking Mike Malott, lost the bet, quit in the middle of the fight, or at the end of the fight. So yeah, he kind of pissed me off there, but I'm picking Logren here. Everything leans in his favor. I don't know why Hadley is the betting favorite. I won't lie. Maybe it's just because he's fucking from England. I don't see any way Logren really loses this. Again, all the odds are in his favor. Anyways, yeah. Logren, round 1, KO. Fuck, I have to sit through one of these fuckers again? I fucking hate watching Molly McCann fight. I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. I'm sure fucking Patty doesn't. Mate, Molly McCann, she's so fucking elite. She's not fucking boring to watch at all, mate. Sorry for the fucking atrocious Patty impression, but I hate watching this bitch fight. I honestly do. But I'm picking her. I'm picking her by decision. I hate that I get to pick her. I hate that I don't get to see her lose. But she's definitely winning by decision tonight. Or, sorry, not tonight. What the fuck am I on? Saturday night. Yeah. Cause I can't name a single Bruna Brassel fight. Hold on, I'm gonna look through her fucking stats here, see who she's fought, if I know any. She fucking beat Shauna Bannon. She's earlier on the card. She's the card opener. Oh, shit. Unanimous decision. Oh, well. Yeah, normally for these women's MMA fights, I would call it a coin toss, and that's a day, but Molly McCann's one of those notable names that you can just pick out from the crowd and be like, oh, fuck, she's boring, but she's good. It's like fucking... Oh, who's that boring bastard that... I can't remember his name. Anyways, we'll talk about him later, but... yeah, Molly McCann by decision. Now, let's go. Prelim headliner. Nathaniel Wood, Mr. fucking TikTok. I swear, that's the only thing I see in my fucking Instagram Reels feed. I don't watch fucking TikTok. That brain rot. All I see is fucking... It's not all I see, but I see it like too often. All I see is Nathaniel Wood's TikToks, dude. I didn't even know who this fucking guy was before I looked him up. Then I watched him fight Naimov. I was like, oh, shit. Also, he totally got robbed in that fight. I'm sorry. I thought he got robbed by Naimov. That's just my opinion, but decisions are very skeptical. But especially when there's like a fucking... I know Naimov isn't Dagestani, and thank God. Who was it that just subbed Naimov? Am I not wrong? Someone subbed him on like the Saudi card. Did he? Yeah, I think he did. Was it Lima? I think so. Let me check. Yeah! Fuck, I forgot about Felipe Lima. Shit. I totally should have put that as debut of the year. Whatever. Sorry. You non-verdict listeners wouldn't know. Not that there are any of you. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda. I am picking Nathaniel Wood. This guy got robbed by Naimov. And generally, when I watch back his fights, he looks pretty damn good. So I'm going to pick Nathaniel Wood by decision. If Pineda wins or he gets robbed, it's fucking CG. It's just like what happened to Volk. The UFC CG's like Ilya KOing him. And it doesn't happen. And that means I keep all my money that I bet on Nathaniel Wood. Sorry. Anyways, main card. Opener. We've got Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze. Also, can I just say, Arnold Allen, this motherfucker. Thank you. Opening the card in Toronto. Oh, fuck. That was the only other fight that mattered on that card. Sorry, I'm going off my Canadian rant. That card is definitely, probably the worst card of the year so far. I hate to say. I wish it was so good. But Arnold Allen versus Movsar Evloev is the only other fight worth watching on that entire card. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze. I'm picking Arnold Allen. By decision. The thing is that I could definitely see Giga KOing him. And I don't want to imagine it. That's also going to be another CG moment if that ever fucking happens. Arnold Allen is really well-rounded. That's why I think he's going to win. He'll use the grappling if he really has to. I don't know if he will much, honestly. It's really hard to predict. Honestly, this entire main card is 50-50. I won't lie. I could see a lot of the fighters winning fights, except for the co-main. Sorry, Curtis Blades fans. But he'll use the grappling if he has to. He even had like a good fight with Max Holloway. Like that Max Holloway fight was super good. And Dan Hooker. That Dan Hooker fight was good. Arnold Allen, he's a speedy motherfucker. And Giga Chikadze got fucking fraud checked by Calvin Kattar. And we got Calvin Kattar fucking fighting Kyle Nelson coming up. Go Nelson. I hope that motherfucker wins. I love Kyle Nelson. But yeah. So I do think Arnold Allen will win by decision, but he is 100% getting hit with some hard shots. Like, he might get fucking head kicked in round 2, and everyone thinks he's about to get fucking KO'd. Like, he's going to get hit hard. But I think he's going to win. I could definitely still see Giga KOing him, though. Don't bet the house on Arnold Allen, just because Giga's a fluky flukester. Next up, this fight replaced Makaev versus Cap. But I'm not complaining. We got RoboCop versus Gregory Rodriguez. I'm picking Christian Leroy Duncan, RoboCop. Yeah, RoboCop, I'm going to say he's fucking... Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Not RoboCop. Sorry, I got them mixed up. They both look very similar. Not really. I am picking Christian Leroy Duncan. I think that he's looked a lot, like, really good recently. He's a very technical striker. Like, he's got a lot of technique. He's a little bit like fucking Leon Edwards, but at middleweight and bald. So I'm picking him by round 2 KO. I think he'll use the first round to find what works. He's very precise. And I think he'll find the KO in the second. I am also putting this down as fight of the night, if that matters to any of you. I think this is going to be the best fight of the night. But that is just my opinion. Anyways. Next up. I'm fucking picking Patty. I'm kidding. Fuck that, mate. What do you mean you can't fucking pick me, mate? I'm a fucking grappler. I need a cheeseburger after I fight, mate. King Green ain't got fucking nothing on me orange shorts. Get the fuck out of here, Patty. King Green is fucking... I don't know why I'm acting like he's gonna fucking KO him now. I've got Bobby Green by Sorry, still getting fucking used to that. I got King Green by decision. Sorry, shaking my fucking drink. King Green by decision. A lot of people are saying Green is gonna KO him. Name a person King Green's KO'd. Like, other than, like, Grant Dawson. Exactly. Like he's been around forever, but he's not exactly, like, a KO artist. So, like, you don't see him knocking out people left and right. Like, granted, that Jim Miller fight was fucking bloody. I'll say that. The Jim Miller fight was really bloody, and I think that's exactly how this is going to play out. Because if you think about it, Jim Miller, Patty, both of them stylistically kind of similar. Patty's a jiu-jitsu guy, so is Jim Miller. But they're forced into a striking match that really did not go in their favor. So yeah, I think it's going to be King Green by decision. Bloody decision. Very bloody. It's going to be just like the Jim Miller fight. Because Patty's going to try and engage a takedown. And King is going to be aware of the takedowns. Like he was in the Jim Miller fight. He's going to be smart about it. And he's going to taunt Patty too. And Patty's going to be like, fucking mate, you need to stop flipping me off in the middle of the fight. Mate. Sorry. I love my Patty impression. It's not even good. But I think King's going to do it. But there's a world where I could see Patty winning by like even a sub. I don't think so though. Yeah, King Green by decision. Alright, co-main, this is the easiest fight to fucking predict on the entire card. Tom Aspinall's KO and Curtis Blades in round 1. I think that Tom and Curtis are like probably the two best heavyweights on the planet right now. I think Curtis beats most of the people above him in the rankings. Like, he beats Volkov, he beats fucking Cyril Gahn, but like, the first fight was a fluke, and I think because Tom's even got, like, the shortest fight average. Like, normally, I wouldn't say Curtis is going to go down that easily. But I could easily see round 1 sub or KO from Tom. So, yeah. I think you guys probably understand, too, that Tom is probably, like, he's shaping up to be future heavyweight GOAT. One of the best heavyweights right now. I think he's the real champ over John Jones. This is, this fight, the caliber of this fight is an undisputed heavyweight championship. When Tom gets promoted to undisputed, because he's not fighting Jones, he's, this is a undisputed defense. Anyways, Tom Aspinall, round 1 KO. I'm coming out hot with that one. And in the main event, the decisionator, Leon Edwards, and I can't remember the name of the guy that he's fighting. Just kidding. It's Bilal. I like to play in that joke, but he's fighting Bilal if you don't fucking know somehow. Both of these guys are literally the decision machines. I found out they have the exact same amount of KOs in the past 8 years, which is 2. Leon had that one with the guy in 8 seconds, and then Kamaru, and then Bilal had Sean Brady, and I forget his other one. So, anyways, I'm picking Leon by decision. Both of these guys are super boring. This is a crazy snooze fest. Not as bad as Molly McCann, but it's bad. But I think Leon's going to win by decision. He was looking really good in the first fight. Leon if he fights the way Colby, he did against Colby, there's a chance Bilal could win. Because, I think Leon will win the early rounds, and then the later rounds will go to Bilal, and it'll be a fucking 48-47 decision. But he'll be careful for takedowns, and if he fights like the first fight and uses his fucking head and assaults him and doesn't eye poke him, it'll be a good decision for Leon. So anyways, let's go back over all of those, not in fucking detail. Relax. Shauna Barron by decision, Mick Parkin by decision, Sam Patterson round 2 sub, Manel Cap round 3 KO, Preston Parsons decision, Logren by round 1 KO, Molly McCann by decision, Nathaniel Wood by decision, Arnold Allen by decision, Christian Leroy Duncan by decision. Sorry, I have in my notes as RoboCop. I don't know why. I just love that fucking nickname. King Green by decision, Tom Aspinall by KO, and Leon by decision. Also, I have Christian Leroy Duncan by round 2 KO. I don't know if I said that. I feel like I fucked up. Anyways, let's get on to the discussion question for this week. So, I saw a post on Verdict the other day. It was Team America's Olympic team for MMA. If MMA was ever in the Olympics, it's their team. Okay? So, I've got my own personal take here on the U.S. team. I have at flyweight Demetrius Johnson, bantamweight Sean O'Malley, featherweight Max Holloway, lightweight Dustin Poirier, welterweight Kamaru Usman. You can put Colby in if you really want. I'd say Kamaru. He basically he lives in the U.S. I don't know when the fuck the last time that guy went to Nigeria was. Sean Strickland at middleweight, and I've got Jamal Hill light heavyweight, John Jones at heavyweight. But if Jones is a pussy, I've got Curtis Blades at heavyweight. So that's my America team. I think it's pretty similar to the one in the post, but I took the courtesy of making my own teams of other countries. So, yeah, feel free. I'm going to post the discussion thing after the episode comes out. You can comment your own Olympic team or your own goddamn picks for the pay-per-view. Feel free to do whatever. It's a discussion thread for a reason. So, first country up, Team Canada. One of the only countries in the UFC right now without a single fucking ranked fighter. Oh my god, that pisses me off. Anyways, flyweight, Malcolm Gordon. Oh god, this guy got cut from the UFC a couple months ago. I think it was January. I couldn't think of anyone else. I really stretched for Team Canada. It's the worst it gets, but I needed to have it because for me, for my country. Bantamweight. I've got Brad Katona, winner of Ultimate Fighter, twice, I think. Yeah, really good. I think he fought on the Louisville card. Yeah. I don't know why the fuck I said Louisville. Fuck, sound like an idiot. Featherweight, I've got Kyle Nelson. I love Kyle Nelson. Honestly, this guy, I hope he makes it in the rankings. Give us one. Give us one ranked fighter. But I got to meet this guy. If you don't know, I do Muay Thai. In a month, I will have been doing Muay Thai for a decade. My second ever Muay Thai fight. This guy was like Bruce Buffer. He was the announcer, we'll say. And yeah, I've just kept up with the guy ever since. Like, he doesn't know me, but I know him. So that sounded fucking weird. But yeah, he was an overall chill guy. He looked dapper as fuck. He looked like he was straight out of Peaky Blinders. But yeah, Kyle Nelson, featherweight. I'm getting off on a Kyle Nelson tangent. That should be a discussion question for a further episode. Whatever he fights again. Lightweight, I've got Adam Asenza. I looked up Canadian lightweights on Google, and he was number 1. So that's him. Welterweight, Mike Malott. Biggest Canadian name in the UFC right now, other than Kyle Nelson. Yeah, he fucking quit against Neil Magny, so good thing Neil Magny's not in the Olympics. So maybe he's got a bit of a chance. Granted, I don't think he's beaten any of the fucking other welterweights. Middleweight, we've got Marc-Andre Barriault, also hopefully not fighting Joe Pyfer at the Olympics, or Chris Curtis. Yeah, I'm really stretching for this Canadian team. Yeah, it's not going too well with Mark getting fucking flatlined by Joe Pyfer. But yeah, you know what? Joe Pyfer, you know what? We don't have to deal with him being a crybaby anymore, so that's good. Light heavyweight, I can't pronounce his name. Hear me out. Mariusz Kwiatkowski. Like Blachowicz. Looked up Canadian light heavyweight. Same with heavyweight. It's Jack Bular. I looked up light heavyweight and heavyweight for both those guys. That's as rough as it gets. Okay, this is an actual good team. This is a team I could see winning. Russia. Flyweight, I've got Tagir Ulambikov. Bit of a bum, I'm not going to lie. Bantamweight, Pyotr Yan. No explaining needed there. Same with featherweight. I've got Movsar Evloev. Right after that, Islam Makhachev. Welterweight, I've got Muslim Salikov. If you don't know, he was on the Denver card. And I believe... Yeah. I thought he robbed Santiago, I'm not going to lie. It was a split decision, but that other judge is a fucking idiot. So, yeah. I thought he robbed him. Anyways, I'm going off on a rant. Middleweight, I've got Imavov, kind of. He was born in Russia. That's my only stretch there. And then if Imavov doesn't want to represent Russia, which is completely understandable, I've got Ikram, who's definitely not beaten my fucking Aussie contender. Light heavyweight, I've got Ankalaev. And at heavyweight, I have Volkov. Yeah, I didn't go with all Dagestanis. Most of them are, but not all of them. Okay, Aussies up next. Flyweight. We actually have a surprising amount of Aussie flyweights. But I've got the winner of Urseg versus Cara France. I know Cara France is technically New Zealand, but shut the fuck up. If you really want to be a stickler about it, we can go with Urseg, because I think he's going to win that anyways. I looked up Aussie bantamweight, got Rod Costa. I don't know who he is. Featherweight, do you really need to fucking ask? It's Volk. I mean, you're not asking at all. I'm telling you. That was mean. I'm sorry. It's Volk. Lightweight, I've got Dan Hooker. I know he's also New Zealand, but suck it. Welterweight, I've got JDM. Middleweight, I've got Whitaker. Light heavyweight, I've got Olberg. And heavyweight, I've got Tuivasa. Sorry, he's not fucking winning. That losing streak is not going good for him. Anyways, UK up next. I've got Muhammad Makayev for flyweight. Liam Gittins at bantamweight. Arnold Allen at featherweight. Lightweight, I hate to say, fucking mate. I'm going to the Olympics, mate. Yeah, I've got Paddy at lightweight. I hate to say, but he's like the best UK lightweight right now. Welterweight, I've got Leon. Middleweight, I've got Christian Leroy Duncan. Now, light heavyweight. Bit of a stretch here, okay? I've got Johnny Walker. Now, I said UK, not England. He lives in Ireland. So I'm pulling this card out. He's fighting for Ireland, fucker. He's Connor now. He's Connor. Connor Walker. Johnny McGregor. I don't know. One of them. Or he can be Ian Gary, and that's even worse. Gary Walker. And then heavyweight, I've got Tom Aspinall. That's a no-brainer. Okay, and then my last country I've got here, Brazil. This is also another runner-up. I've got Pantoja at flyweight, Figgy at bantamweight, Diego Lopez at featherweight, Charles Oliveira at lightweight, Gilbert Burns at welterweight, Paulo Costa middleweight, Pereira at lightweight, and Almeida at heavyweight. Now, I do have an honorable mention for a partial team, Mexico. You could do Brandon Moreno, Yair Rodriguez, Brian Ortega if he really wants to bump up the lightweight. Technically, even Diego Lopez. He lives in Mexico, so you could do him. Yeah, that's my honorable mention there. But yeah. Now, who do I think would win out of all these teams? I'm going with the U.S., honestly. Like, Russia's a close second. I think Russia could also win. But I don't see them winning every division. Like, you can't tell me Tagir Ulambikov beats fucking Mighty Mouse. Also, yeah, the good thing about this is that I can take teams from all across, or fighters from all across the world. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think the U.S. would win. Russia's a close second. Brazil also has a strong chance, though. But yeah, that's my MMA Olympics. If it ever went to the Olympics, I would be so happy. Also, Muay Thai got denied from the Olympics. I was supposed to go to that. Ugh, not fun. Not fun. Maybe in a few years. I'll be too old to compete. Because it got denied from the 2028 Olympics. Anyways, that is the episode. I'm dragging on a little bit. We're a little past the half an hour mark, but we were last time too. So, I'm going to post a discussion thread on Verdict. Please feel free, if you watch the entire episode, discuss there. Leave comments, concerns, and bullshit. And if you would watch a live coverage of the prelims, including the Fight Pass prelims, so even if you don't have Fight Pass, which I don't know many people on Verdict that don't, you can still listen. Feel free to leave a comment. If you don't, that's fine. Just either say I don't or leave it blank. I really would like to know because all of my friends are coming over only for the main card because they have work. And I'm off that day. So please comment that down below. And that is about it. Next week is a discussion episode. So actually, in that discussion thread, please leave what you think you'd like to talk about or me to talk about and then discuss after. Down below. Okay, now that's actually it. I'm dragging on a lot. I will see you all, or you will listen to me all. Yeah, that's right. All of you are listening to me next week. Nice try. Next week. And I'll see you guys later.